everybody, surprise, surprise. It's 11:15 and we have been out shopping this morning and just got home, put everything away, and Jack went to take the bags and stuff and Mom's stuff downstairs, and a parcel came to the door. Surprise! Orchid unboxing. So fragile, it says, perishable. So a subscriber, Georgia, thank you very much, and I don't know what it is. She has sent a surprise package from RoeHampton Orchids. So I feel blessed and surprised. So I'm really excited because I have no idea what. I have to be careful too because, yeah, I said to Jack, I gotta open it myself because he likes to open things for me. So and by the way, it's another sunny, beautiful day in Salmon Arm. We never did get rain. We had a dry winter and a dry spring, and here we are. And what's happening is a lot of BC has flood warnings because the snow is melting so fast because we've gone from like winter to summer. It seems like it. Oh dear. So, wow, they always do such a beautiful job of wrapping them. What has she done? Georgia, what have you done? Holy smokes! This is unbelievable. Oh boy. According to this paper, it says Phal.Miki black marble in spike. Phal tying, oh, just looks beautiful. Blue jay and Phal.Miki sweet. Oh my goodness, Georgia. You really shouldn't do this. I can't believe I would never have ordered this myself. Oh boy. I would love to have. Oh my goodness. So I have to show you inside how they set this up. It comes in a beautiful box, all insulated. I'm so excited. And then there's paper. Oh my, 3 orchids in here. 3. Holy smokes, and they're not little tiny baby ones either. Okay, this is 11:06. I'm trying to see. Number 1061. Okay. Wow. I'm almost shaking. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. It's so unbelievable that you have sent me 3 orchids. Oh my goodness. And there's stuff in here. I think I should open the other end too. Now Georgia is recovering from a hip operation, and I should be sending her 3 orchids. Oh my goodness, you're just so good to me. This is such a beautiful surprise. Of course, you know, almost all my orchids are grocery store ones. And, oh boy. So there will be a bunch of repotting videos coming because I will be soaking bark. But usually with my species, oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's beautiful. So this one is Oh, look at this. Look. Is that beautiful? Look at that. So what I usually do, and we're going to look in here, it is quite dry, so the moss actually is quite dry. So what we're going to do is give it some water real quick, and maybe right now, I'll just give it a little water, and I'll get a little bowl or a cup, maybe a cup. Here. Okay, I just gave it some water, and I'll probably let it run through again because there is some pretty dry roots here. But I know they ship Monday, but I'm just going to let you have a look. Plant looks beautiful. The leaves are nice and firm. So I think one more drink of water before we open the other one. There. And I'll soak some bark, and what I usually do is I will take my bark and I will put in how much bark I need, and I'll put in 1/4 teaspoon of seaweed extract and a little 1/4 teaspoon of Cali Magic, and soak my bark for 3 days. Now, because it's used to being in moss, and because it's a species and they're not, species are a little more tender loving care needed, and I've had good luck with the other ones. So as you know, my Georgia Pearl, I named after Georgia, she sent me in the middle of winter and it survived. It's doing beautiful. So this is a beauty. Look at that. So there will be a potting day when the bark is soaked, and I will probably make it 50% moss, 50% bark, and water twice a week. But we'll get more into that while we finish opening the package. Oh my goodness. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, this is a big one. Oh my goodness. It's very exciting. Holy smokes. It looks like a cotton plant. Right now we got nice leaves, and it looks like you're at the fair and there's one of those cotton candies. Oh boy, look at the flower on this, you guys. Oh boy, this is unusual. I just want to put it down because I have to be very gentle here. Wow, look at the color of this. Down on the floor. For heaven's sakes. Look at the color. It's just beautiful. There's the leaves. This one looks a little greener inside, so let's pull out the... And this one is a little damper too. So here we have the name, Phal.Miki Black Marble. Well, I can see how it got its name. Just beautiful. This is exciting, and it's the growing season, so this is even a double blessing. Okay. We'll get another cup because the cups are heavy, and I can give them a little water to keep them going while their bark is soaking. Well, this one wasn't quite as dry. We have got some old mugs out there. Jack's brother's coming on May 17th from Ohio. We have a nice mug from Yellowstone. Wow. Lucky I got lots of window space. Okay, here's another one. Georgia, thank you, but oh my God, I just feel I don't deserve all this. I love you all, though. You know, everybody doesn't have to do this, and it's such a beautiful, thoughtful thing. I know she was feeling bad when Georgia lives in the States, and I know she was feeling bad when I had my head injury, but gee. Or whatever it was. It's still hanging on a little bit, but no more headaches, just you can feel where it was. That's all. I didn't know. They said I had a migraine all those months. Oh my goodness. So I'm forcing myself to do all this stuff because it's only a migraine, Carol. I mean, good grief. I'm doing everything I shouldn't do. Okay. Oh, the roots are nice and green on this one too. Leaves are very pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, look at this. Where's the little tag for that one? Well, if we did this one would be Phal.Miki Blue Jay, because there was 3, and oh boy, the roots on this one are beautiful and green, and lots of roots on this one. This is beautiful. And look at this. Oh, thank you very much. They're going to be my special babies for the next while. I'll be just watching every little change in them. So this one needs a cup. There. So the first one was quite dry looking, but I bet it's perking up for some reason. You know, the difference. Oh, I see, since I watered it, it's already looking better. But when you look at all the roots in this one, and then this one has some nice roots started. It's just a little dry on the top in comparison. This is loaded with roots. Aren't the 3 of them just beautiful? Oh, we see nothing. Now, oh, I have to put that in a cup. Okay, let me go. We see nothing like that here in Salmon Arm. Ever. We see no-name Phals. That's it. Nothing else. I've never seen dendrobiums or anything. So, like, you look in the catalog and it's so hard to pick, but oh my goodness, are these beautiful. So what I did yesterday was, it was my watering day, and while I was watering, I made 3 short little videos on some tips that I haven't maybe mentioned in a long time, or things that I noticed I better do right away and wanted to show you. So hopefully they're still on this camera, and I'll join them on the end of this video. And thanks again. Thank you very much. I'll be enjoying them for a long time. They're just beautiful. Give me goosebumps. I got goosebumps. So anyway, thanks again. And I'm going to let you go. And oh, I wish I could just hug you. Bye for now. I never knew there were so many little things I do in the background. I haven't shared with you, maybe sometime in the past, but maybe an update. So when we were doing the orchid tour, you noticed I had some dry aerial roots. Well, this orchid has been watered, and it gets to keep its flowers because it's looking good. It's also getting a nice new leaf. Let's see if I can get it there. Yeah, it's getting a nice new little tiny leaf in there. And the roots, the aerial roots, even after watering, and I did it in the sink, so I have the water there and I pour it over, let it soak in. First I did it was my fertilizer watering today, week 2. And I always rinse with water first when I'm on the fertilizer watering, just so I don't burn the roots. So I rinse them off, and then I put them in the sink where my fertilizer water and my Kelly Magic is in the sink. And I dump it over. I have this little measuring cup, and I pour it over a few times. Then I go away because I have some in the shower in the bathroom, the traffic cones, and I do the same with them basically. So except I have a watering can made just for them of the same mixture, and I do that 2-3 times. But if I notice that the aerial roots just they're older ones, but still they were getting dry and dry, I just, in the fertilizer mixture water, stick in some paper towel and put it over the aerial roots. So they're older ones, but still they do like to get that extra moisture, and they take a little longer than the new roots. And you can see. So what I do is later today I'll go around and take it off. But I'm going to let it soak in there and just give them the humidity from the wet paper towel. And the other thing is, this orchid's been soaking for 10 minutes. Now it only has 1 flower. It has only 3 leaves. I've repotted these 2 sometime this winter, and I can't remember when. And they both weren't doing well, and they got the same pots. And this one, its leaf is going a little yellow. I always have some older tea cloths that get used just for hands and maybe wiping something dirtier. And I always use that on watering day when I'm walking them to and from after watering. So there's only 1 flower, and I'm assessing things this time of the year. 1 leaf is going yellow and has been. So I also want this one to put more growth. I'm gonna need another cloth down there. There. More growth to the roots and the leaves. So what I'm going to do, and I did put this over my gas stove for a few minutes, I'm going to also take this one off. And it's still pretty, and it can go in the vase with the other ones. So another catch up. Who knows if I'll be back before this job is finished. Hi everybody, here I am doing my watering. It's 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning, and I've already done 2 things I thought I'd share with you. So kind of squished down here because I want you to have a close-up of a couple things I've done, and I'm going to keep track the rest of the morning and see what else I should share with you. So here, quite a few flowers have been falling off of this new experiment we've been doing. started to lose flowers, and I have decided, because the roots were not doing a lot anyway, so it just got to soak for about 10 minutes in some water, and I have decided it's time to trim this one, so all the energy can go to the roots for the growing season. They're just hanging on, but they're getting limp looking, and I think here's two that have fell off. And I had a couple on the floor the other day, so I've decided to go it's about an inch above medium to above the notch. And I'm going to cut just an angle. I'm going to take one off. It'll go in a vase, so I'll still enjoy it. But they're starting to show wear, and I really, really want the energy to go into the roots. I haven't noticed a lot of difference as far as the root growth being in this bottle as to when I always check a new orchid in the pot. I have not noticed, but I'm leaving them in here because it is an experiment and we're going to see how they do. So this one also I'm going to trim back to above a node. So there we go. Now I'll find a vase for these in a minute. And so that's one thing. And the other thing I am doing is I have some chenille pipe cleaner, and I'm cutting off little pieces and plants as I'm watering that I notice need repotted this spring. I'm putting a little blue tie on the basket or somewhere on the plant, so I know, okay, I've noticed that one needs repotted. So that's the other thing I don't have time to do it now or to do a video, but I'm saving it. So that's it for now, unless there's something else that pops up. Oh, I did notice as I was watering Alphinia, this was a Phal.Miki I got as a free orchid with a RoeHampton Orchids I had ordered. It did always have this little injury, but it has a nice new leaf, and it has a little spike coming right here. So this is a surprise. And it's going to get a couple soaks. With these small ones, I put them in the sink and hold them and let the bark get wet. Then I lift them out, and then I put them in again and out again. I just don't leave it sitting in there. And they're treated a little like a baby, I guess. So that's it for now.